Hey, happy Wednesday, everybody. Buckle up, Buttercup, because this is going to be a little different. Welcome to another episode of TKTV, where I am your host, bonnet and all, Tracy Knight. I put the TK in TKTV. Now, if this is your first time here joining us or tuning in or anything else like that, it's not always like this. Have I worn a bonnet before on camera? Yeah, well, it is what it is. I'm in my house. But I try not to. I try to keep it as real as I am, whether I'm doing makeup, whether my hair is wherever it is, whatever. But yeah, I'm in my feelings a certain kind of way about a lot of stuff. So you know what? This is what it is. This is what you get. But I'm so glad you're here. And if you like what you see and you're entertained or just nosy like that, don't worry when I say nosy, because I'm nosy too. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. There's a subscribe button in there somewhere, and just click it. And if there's a notification, just click that. That way you'll know whenever I go live or whenever I throw up something like this. Here we go. It's Wednesday, and usually I do this on Tuesdays because here at TKTV, we do a lot of talking. Or at least I do a lot of talking. And I talk about all things skincare, beauty, color, cosmetics, tips, tricks of the trade, all of that. Because I am, first and foremost, an amazingly proud independent beauty consultant with Mary Kay. So yeah, I love what I do, and I do what I love, and I love to share that. But we don't always talk about that. We talk about other stuff, whatever's happening, trending, whatever's going on in Tracy's mind. And now that I'm on this, I'm sharing before, because I care kind of thing. I'm sharing because I care. We have been talking about my weight loss journey, my health journeys with Ozempic. So that's what this was going to be about, or is going to be about tonight. I missed it last night. I took injection number, what's today? Today's 10. Number 16 at the 0.5 dose. Now, we've come a long way now, so I may have to do a little bit of a recap for those who are just joining us going, 16? What did I miss? Well, let me go ahead and give you the condensed version, the Reader's Digest version, if you will. I started this journey to lose weight and get healthier on January 24th of this year. And that was because, I wasn't feeling the best. I wasn't feeling worse, but, I could tell my health was doing some things. We're getting older. The kids are getting older. The kids are having kids. I kind of want to be around for all of that. So let's just do something about this health. Not to mention that I was checking my numbers, okay? Because I know I'm type 2 diabetic. I've been told that by the doctors a long time ago. So, I tried to keep, abreast of what my numbers were. So one day I checked my A1C using an app based on the pinpricks, or the logins from my, you can see it on this arm today, from my Freestyle Libre, right? And it was 9.1, y'all. 9.1. A little bit too much. A little bit too high. So I said, wow. And then I checked blood sugar one morning, and it was 333. 333. I'm like, oh no, that's too high. It's way too high. I gotta do something about this. So took a journey to the doc. We talked about it. And we talked about, what methods to take. He talked diet and exercise, as he always does, because he's an amazing doctor like that. Thank you, Dr. Scott Whitaker. But, I know I needed something else, okay? Because I have tried every diet known to man. And poor Jenny Craig, I think, is going out of business. I think it was. Been there too. In any case, so we talked about Mounjaro first, right? And Mounjaro, the insurance company, the copay, and my wallet, we didn't connect at all. So I had to find a less expensive alternative, so to speak. Excuse me. And so we're talking about either Trulicity or Ozempic. Now, I chose Ozempic because it was one of those familiar names that had been ringing in my ears, in the back of my head. And that was because, I'm sure if you watch TV, you know all about the celebrities who were, talking about how great they were able to lose 5 and 10 pounds using these weight loss drugs and, stuff like that. So I found out that Ozempic was a type 2 diabetic drug, not necessarily for weight loss, okay? It's actually not FDA approved for weight loss. So I said, well, can I try the Ozempic? I'm thinking if it's going to lower my A1C and my blood sugar levels, amazing. That's what I want. And then if the cherry on top is I lose a few pounds, then hey, let me get that. And so here we are. Now, I started my journey off at the starter dose at 0.25, and by either some misunderstanding, conception, or whatever, after 2 weeks, I jumped up to zero point 0.5, and it was too much. It was way too much too fast because there are side effects with Ozempic, as it is with Wegovy and Mounjaro. And again, Ozempic is not FDA approved for weight loss, neither is Mounjaro. Though doctors have been, and I think they're slowing down, prescribing it all willy-nilly for the weight loss. But Wegovy is prescribed and made for weight loss. And now there's a whole lot of stuff out there. And then there's the Rybelsus, I think it is. Rybelsus. It's a pill. Same thing. Anyway, so I went back to the 0.25 starter dose for a few weeks before I went on to 0.5, which is where I am now. Okay. Now, starting next week, I will be going up to the 1 milligram dose, the full 1 milligram dose, because I've seen an endocrinologist through the VA, and he has suggested that I probably bump it up to 1. And even Dr. Scott was saying we probably wouldn't have to go to 1, but if we do, that'll probably be the max that I will probably need at this point, because my A1C numbers are going down and the blood sugar levels are going down. Though they are stagnating, they are still going down. The weight loss, it's going down. It's going down. But I am not having that success of, oh my God, I lost 5 pounds this week. I lost 10 pounds this week. Oh my God, I've lost 12 pounds. No, no. But then again, I'm good with that because the numbers are still going down. Just as long as they keep going down, I am good. Okay. And so let me just get that on out of the way. Like I said, I started this journey January 24th at 242 pounds and some change. I forget what the point, whatever. I think it was 0.8 or something. And today, because I weighed in on Monday, I weighed in on Monday at 231.2 pounds. So I have since lost maybe 11, almost 12 pounds since January. That's good. In this past month, from the April 10th until May 8th, I lost a whole 1.4 pounds because I've gained. I went to North Carolina, and I ate. Like I told you guys, I eat like North Carolina. And then I lost, and then I gained. Something you don't know about me, and maybe I mentioned it, maybe I didn't. I don't know at this point. The brain is scattered. I am what I like to call, and I'm not the only one, an emotional eater. Okay? And if you're with me, throw your hands up. Throw your hands up. Okay? So when things are going on in a not so positive sense, it's not like I go run into the refrigerator and binge eat everything, including the ice cubes. No. But I find myself jumping off the healthy food wagon, okay, where I know I should probably have a salad. Can I get that burger, some fries, that kind of thing? And I eat. Now, with the Ozempic, you really can't do all that eating. Your mind is telling you, at least your eyeballs and your heart and your sport is telling you can eat that whole thing, but you can't because there's a blocker that makes you feel full faster and longer. So as much as I want to eat all that food, I can't. But I do tend to eat the things I'm probably not supposed to eat. And I try to eat as much as I can before my stomach gets the close sign, shows up. And that can happen really quick on Ozempic, okay? So the fact that I've only lost maybe 1.5 pounds this month, I mean, I'm expecting it. Again, as long as it didn't go up, I'm good. So, and the reason that I'm late is that, and I think I touched on it a little bit last Tuesday. There's some personal stuff going on that I just am not going to get into because it's not really completely my story to tell. I'm like, what they call it, a bit actor in this play. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I can't even think of the name right now. But yeah, so it's really not my story to tell. But I've been a part of this. And so it's been a little emotional. It's a roller coaster going on. But At the end of the day, we're all going to be fine. Things are going to be great. God is in control, and that is all we all need to know, right? So, but having said that, I ate. So I only lost maybe a pound. And I ain't try to exercise. I'm gonna tell you right now, I did not try to exercise. I should have. Maybe that would have helped. But no. Okay. So other than that though, since last week, I know we talked about the side effects that I may have been experiencing at point 0.5. And I, like I told you, I haven't really had the nausea so much, unless of course I overeat or I eat a lot of sweets or anything else like that. I eat what I like to eat. I just eat a whole lot less of it. I could probably stand to eat a little less of that, right? But it is what it is. Because I ain't gonna eat no salad all day. Day. I am not. Look, let me tell you something. A hamburger without the bun is meatloaf. Okay. Just put that out there. Anyway, so, I don't have the nausea so much, though I have noticed that through parts of the day, it kind of sneaks in, and then I have to think back on what did I eat? Did I eat? Those kind of things. And what I will say as a tip for those who are on Ozempic, Wegovy, Mounjaro, or any kind of weight loss, anything, track your food. Track what you're eating. Take a pad, scribble it down, whatever. Track what you're eating so that when you're on medications like Ozempic, and something sneaks in under the guise of a side effect or something weird happens, you can kind of say, oh, wait, even though I only had half of that double whopper, that might be why. I mean, you just keep track of it and try to stay within your goals so that you can talk to your doctor about it. Say, look, I'm staying under this, but this is what's happening. That kind of thing. Track your food. Let me see. Okay, so yeah, I had a little bit of nausea, just a teeny bit, and it almost made me worry. Do I want to go to 0.1? I mean, but I think I need to, because I think my weight, my A1C, and my sugar levels have hit a plateau. Now, I could incorporate some more exercise, okay? And I will. I keep saying I will. But I don't. I know. So don't do as I do. Do as I say. Incorporate some exercise, okay? It'll help. Truly, it will. Because when I do, I see a difference. My energy levels, and I don't eat as much or anything else like that. But I will say, but at 0.5, the feeling fuller longer effect is a lot stronger than it was at 0.25. Well, duh. That would make sense, right? But it affects everybody individually, which is why I just put that out there, because somebody at 0.25 might have a strong, appetite suppressed, moment. And while some of us at 0.5 be like, well, I'm okay for now. But I've noticed that getting toward the end of my shot cycle, which is around Friday, Saturday, that weekend, that's when my cravings really hit in. They're now like late Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for sure. But I'm really cognizant about what I eat on the weekends, because I know I'm weighing in on Monday. So I really try not to eat heavy on Mondays. Oh, and I noticed something else. Now, I telework from home 2 times a week. Okay. Thursdays and Fridays. I'm at home and I'm teleworking. The other days, Monday and Wednesday of one week, I'm at work, and then I'm off Wednesday, like today. Next week, I'll be in the office Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I get more of my steps in when I'm in the office. So I get more exercise done, because then I come home and I kind of make up the difference on the treadmill when I'm thinking about it. I ain't gonna lie, I don't do it all the time, but I am focused on it, okay? And so then I noticed on the weeks that I don't know, when I'm teleworking, when I'm in the office the most, like last week, I thought that because I eat more, right? Because I stop by the 7-Eleven, I get another coffee. Sometimes I get a croissant sandwich. I don't do the donuts though. I haven't had a donut in so long. And plus, the people on my hallway, they are celebrating something or someone every day, and there's always food and pastries and goodies and everything else. And I've been doing pretty good about bypassing it, but every once in a while, somebody will throw some chocolate out there. Oh my God, that's my kryptonite. But anyway, on the weeks that I am in the office 3 days out of the week, I eat a little more, right? Because then I'm doing all this unnecessary eating while I'm in the office, and then I come home and cook a dinner. And I thought that I would weigh more on that Monday afterwards because, I was in the office and I ate. But no, I'm finding that I gain more weight, do less exercise and everything else on the days where I am only 2 days in the office, 1 day off, like today, and then I'm teleworking Thursday and Friday. So I've got to kind of tweak that and go back, and that's why I say track your food, because then I can go back and look and say, oh yeah, this is what I ate while I was working for the most part of the week, and this is what I ate when I was not in the office. It makes a difference. So track your food. Um, any other side effects? Oh, last week we talked about the gastric thing. So if you're not trying to hear about the gastric stuff, do that. It's okay. I forgive you. I hadn't really experienced it much, but it had started to show its face, if I want to say it like that. But this past week, since we last spoke, let's just say going to my bathroom has been very productive each and every time. Every time. Yeah, every time. And but I'm so glad. Again, I'm so glad that I haven't gotten to the point where it's been blocked. Constipation, if you will, because that is one of the side effects: nausea, vomiting, headaches, diarrhea, constipation. Those are the most common ones, right? I have not had the constipation at this point, and I hope I never do. But the others I have run into. And the diarrhea one this last week more so than since last Tuesday, right? More so than I would have liked. Trust and believe. It's just like, yeah, no, not a good week. So there's that. Then there's these burps. Okay, you guys can come back now. I'm not talking about the number twos anymore. Come on. Okay, so the burps. Now, if you don't like the burps, go. Okay, but anyway, so I belong to a group on Facebook, awesome group. And a lot of them have been talking about the burps. So I was thinking, oh God. And now I've had a case of acid reflux before. I can't stand it. And I noticed early on this Ozempic journey that, especially once I hit the 0.5, if I had chocolate before bed, which I love her to life, okay? But I got a coworker. She gives out these great gifts, and she gave me this beautiful bag with these Ghirardelli chocolates. They're minis. Oh my God, they're no bigger than this. Y'all, if you had them, you know. So I may have one or two before I go to sleep. So there's that. And then in the middle of the night, if I burp, I can feel like, ooh, what the world? And then I kind of put one and one together, got two, and realized it was probably the chocolate. But that's about as bad as it got until recently. This past week, a little burp coming from like nowhere will give me this burning sensation in my throat and cause me to cough. And then the cough gives me a burning, scratchy feeling in my throat. So I'm coughing even more. And then I'm guzzling water down because I feel like I gotta put a fire out in my throat. Oh my God. Yesterday, as I was coming home from work, I'm leaving the office and I'm like, oh God, thank God I'm off tomorrow. And I'm talking to my hubs on the phone. I said, hey, hold up, babe. I had to stop at the water fountain, which I never drink from because I'm not sure I trust it, but I had to get some water because my throat was on fire and I had just been coughing, and every cough was scratching on my throat and it was burning. And I'm thinking, did I have any chocolate today? No. I couldn't really think about it because I had to rush to catch the bus, but it got so bad. I think, oh God, I need some gum, something that's going to make my mouth water so that I can ease I found a Dramamine ginger chew. It helped. It really did, because I didn't have a water bottle, didn't have anything with me. But it helped. So I got home and I drank some more water. And put a pin in on that water. So that helps. So I'm starting to have these little burps. Now it's like when I burp, I'm like, and I don't want to cough because I don't want to set that off. And it's like, oh my God. So I'm starting to have those more frequently than not. I'm not a fan of those. I'm not a fan of those. And I'm avoiding chocolate at all costs now because just to give me just a little discomfort with those one or two chocolates, I'm not touching it because I'm not feeling that. I was coughing so bad I thought I was going to start gagging, which means I'm going to start throwing up. And we know that I do not like the vomiting. I do not like the vomiting. She does not like me. Okay? So we try not to meet. It is what it is. So remember the water pen? Let me pull that for you. Last week, I think I mentioned that there were times when I thought I was not drinking enough water. This week, I was really trying to pay attention to my water intake, and I realized that I was not drinking the water that I'm so used to. It used to be that all day long I would drink water, 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 water. I have a circle bottle that has the little flavored thingamabobbies that you stick in there. I drink those, and I would drink them all day long. I have two. The one is missing in action. I'm not sure where it is, but one would be getting cold in the refrigerator while I'm drinking on one, and it was what it is. But I have not been drinking it as often. Out of that bottle, out of my other water bottles, my Yetis, none of those. And then I realized, why am I not drinking water? The only water that I'm getting in my body last week was whatever came with the coffee. Can you see the coffee? I love my coffee. And I know it's probably past lunchtime. Yeah. But I got up late. It's my off day. I woke up late. Don't come for me. I know y'all sleep in too. Anyway, that was all the water I could say. Well, I had that, but I had to really fight to make myself drink some water because I wasn't thirsty. But then again, dehydration shows itself up when you're feeling lethargic and dizzy and everything else like that. And I realized, did I drink water today? And I'm thinking, no, I didn't. I thought I had, when I can't remember how much water I drank, then I know I have not had enough water. So drink your water. Drink your water. And I haven't really been replacing it with anything like sodas or anything else like that, though I have had a lemonade and an orange soda in the last week. Yeah, and a sweet tea. So maybe I have drank more of the sweetened stuff than I should have. But that's like, it's still a no-no. It's still a no-no. But I can tell you I didn't drink that much water, and it's sad to say. So now, my refrigerator is full of water bottles that I can drink on the fly all day long after my coffee. We're determined to drink all water this week. So there's that. My energy, it is what it is. Again, I haven't had much sleep due to the personal issues. So I'm thinking that might be why I have such a low energy level, why I am so exhausted, because I'm not really getting enough sleep. I think I slept a little better last night because, like I said, I slept in. But and the issue, it's working itself out. So it's turned the corner, and we're on our way to, hey, yeah, we're back to where we're supposed to be, getting there. So I'm hoping that I'll get more sleep and that the exhaustion will disappear, because I know that I used to be exhausted when I first started the Ozempic. And then I found out that because of the appetite suppressant, since I wasn't eating, I wasn't getting enough proteins or anything that was going to, keep my metabolism moving or whatever, or giving me that energy that you get through your calories. Because if you're not putting in any calories, there's no energy coming out. I'm just saying. So there's that. So like I said, this has been an up and down roller coaster type of week for me. The new side effects with the burping and the burning in the throat, and the consistent bowel movements, have been a little bit new to me. I've been told that they have shipped, and actually I'm looking forward to be delivered today, my new Ozempic pen, where I'll be taking the 1 milligram. So starting next Tuesday, I will be taking the shot in 1 milligram doses. Oh, I took my shot last night, guys, and I try to rotate between thigh, stomach area, thigh, stomach area. So I did it in my thigh. I don't know if the meaty part of my thigh was meat and not fat, like I thought it was, because when I used to do it, there was no problem, but there was pain. It hurt and it bled a little. So I don't know, did I do it crooked or I don't know, but we'll have to be really more cognizant of how I inject myself. So if you're new to Ozempic and you haven't, or you haven't tried it yet, just make sure you carefully read the instructions twice, 3 times if you have to make sure that when you inject yourself, you do it in a way, because it really shouldn't hurt. Normally, it doesn't hurt. The needle is almost microscopic. It's in before you know it, and then boom, you press the button, get your meds, and you go. You know what I mean? So I think maybe it was operator error. So I don't know, but we will make sure we get it right by next week, which I said is going to be at the 1 milligram dosage. So there's that. I'm so sorry I was late. There's some stuff going on, y'all. There are things that are just going on. So as we get closer to my cruise date, oh my God, if anybody has any ideas and tips, anything, because I'm concerned about whether I should take the shot before I go while I'm there or just wait till I get back, because the last thing I want to do is wake up nausea, for those who have not seen the video. I don't want to wake up nausea on my vacation, okay? But then again, when I come back, I do not want to have her stand at the door, hands on hips, foot tapping, like, Yeah, I don't want that either. But it is what it is. Vacation, nausea with the foot tap. I think I'm gonna take the vacation. But so I'm trying to see how this 1 milligram is gonna work for me. I've got a while before the cruise, guys, like maybe 90 days, 94 days, something like that. But it is what it is. But we're gonna start a new weigh-in chart. And I'll keep you guys up to date on that. I'll also let you know if there's anything that's happening with any new or even previous side effects who what I thought was sleepy or just decided to leave. It came back because, like I said, we're starting a new dose next week. So let's see. Well, you guys won't know until, I don't know, 2 weeks maybe, because this is when you know what. If I feel something pop right off after I take that one, I'll just jump in and just do an extra, okay? But in the meantime, in between time, if you guys have any questions, concerns, constructive criticisms, first of all, don't forget to subscribe. I said that. Don't forget to subscribe. It's down there. One of those ways. I'll look at it. And it's down there. Subscribe. Put your notifications on so that you'll know when I'm here. Whether we're talking Ozempic or some of the hot topics that are going on. Because I really want to talk to somebody about Prince Harry and his visit. Side note. The man went to the coronation of his daddy's, okay? He was at daddy's party. Or at least the event. But he got a whole kid. Yeah, I said it. A whole kid back here in the States who's turning 4. Who's not going to turn 4 again. All right, well, his dad ain't going to get to be king again once he's not king. But you know what I'm saying? He had double duty, and he did it. He made it to daddy's coronation. He got home, so he'd be there for Archie's birthday party. What do you want from the man? His allegiance is to his father, yes. But he is a father who should be there for his son. Y'all better stop messing with that boy. Leave that boy alone. Let that man be him. Anyway, I know I'm not the only one who thinks like that. So I don't know. I may do a video on it. If we can get somebody to talk about it, let's talk about it. But like I said, in the meantime, y'all enjoy the rest of this week. It's a beautiful day outside. Don't hold me to it, walk the dog today. That just means I'll get some steps in because it is beautiful outside. Maybe I'll get out there, turn some music on, and wash my car because the birds have decided that it's a porta potty. I ain't doing that. So it is what it is, guys. Enjoy your Wednesday. And I'm so glad you're here with me. Don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you right here next time on TK TV. Love you much. Bye.